Against two rough and tumble customers. Get a look. Manders and Shire.
Definitely a little bit of that old West feeling here out in that Vegas desert for sure.
That's right.
Could be a nice little feeling for them, and they would love to add some more gold around those waists.
They know all the stories. They know where all the bodies are buried, and they're looking to plant a couple more and claim West Coast Tag Team gold here at Vegas Vacation. Boss of the Plains, one called Manders, and Thomas Shire, Tag Team Specialists.
There you go.
Bring it in. The franchise, Titus Alexander. The Denim Dragon, Starboy Charlie. Your West Coast Pro Tag Team Champions. And just it's such a rarity in this industry to see the level of excellence that they've achieved as singles competitors.
Yep.
The bitter, brutal rivalry that they engage with one another, and to come back together again as best friends and to achieve a level of success as a tag team, it is just so exceedingly rare.
When you can really put egos aside and just recognize each other's greatness, you can accomplish a lot of amazing things together. There's a reason these two were able to finally usurp Los Suavecitos and take those belts handily, and they have had a stranglehold on them since the time.
Rush Boys, no shortage for confidence. Dubbed that by Chigusa Nagayo. Our marvelous champions.
The challengers from the great state of Texas, weighing in at 262 pounds, he is Tombstone Thomas Shire! And his partner from Iowa City, Iowa, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the WXW Unified Pro Wrestling Champion, the Boss of the Plains, One Cold And introducing the champions from the California Coast, weighing in a combined 365 pounds, they are the West Coast Pro World Tag Team Champions, the franchise, Titus Alexander, and the Denim Dragon, Starboy Charlie. They are the Crush Boys.
Expertly done by Katie Scarlett. Setting the stage here for our main events. Tag team titles on the line. A lot of star power in that ring. Here we are, the main event, West Coast Pro Vegas Vacation. And look at the tensions boiling over here. And
I was gonna say, a lot of star power, a lot of egos, and a lot of gold between them as well. So this one gonna be a lot for Sparky to keep a lid on.
yeah, a lot of haymakers. I think the cap is busting off right now. Bell hasn't even rung, and the shots are flying. Manders uncorking one.
This could be 2v1 territory right now, not where Titus wants to be. And again, to your point, James, the match hasn't even officially begun.
Titus looking at a world of hurt. Oh, no, able to get out of the way. Now it says ring the bell. So I guess we're starting with Titus and Shire. And now it's the Crush Boys able to isolate and go for the 2-on-1 tactics here at the expense of Shire. No, able to put the brakes on. Up and over, but landing on his feet is Titus. But there's Manders just yanking him right down off the apron.
You knew he was still lurking about somewhere.
Starboy Charlie slipping through. there, and you see the acrobatic display of Charlie spinning through the air. Is it going to topple Shire? He's staggered.
Shire is a big individual.
Nope. Manders with the fake out. That gave Shire the time he needed to make Charlie pay.
Wow.
Again, old school, rough and tumble customers.
I love that, man. I love that hard-nosed style right there. Those are the guys who really work for it and the guys who really earn it. So if you're going to defend these titles, probably no greater challenge for the Crush Boys to go up against tonight.
Kick up a lot of dust in there. Starboy in a bad way with Shire right now. Shire knocking Titus off the apron, trying to isolate Charlie some more. And tag made to one called Manders.
There he is. Goodness.
One bad Manders he is.
And smart by Charlie. Yeah, I'd get those.
Yeah, Charlie.
I'd get him back up to a little extra padding.
That's not a wardrobe choice. That is protection.
Yes. That is the sensible choice. We'll call it that.
Trying to cover up in any way possible is Charlie. Freaking tags, putting Shire back in there.
Oof. Shire just kind of dared him to just give him some more of those. Oh my goodness, in a responsive zone, knocking Starboy flat on his back.
Not going to win that exchange is Starboy.
Got to pick your battle sometimes.
Stomping the guts of Charlie right now is Tombstone Thomas Shire. Double jeopardy for Charlie here.
Keeping that foot planted there too. Aggro aggression from Shire. He's a mean dude.
Yeah, mean streak, and back in comes Manders now. All Titus can do is wait on the apron while his tag team partner is just getting obliterated. Into the cover goes Manders. Charlie is made of some serious stern stuff, though it takes a lot to keep him down. It might not be hard to knock him down, but it is getting him to stay down that is the trick. Time and time again throughout Charlie's West Coast Pro career, a lot of greats have tried and a lot have failed to keep Charlie down for 3.
Absolutely, man. It's that kind of grit and that toughness you want as a partner. And I'm sure Titus, concerned for his teammate, but knows it's going to take a lot more than this to keep him down. Reaching out, extending the hand, but no, Manders going to taunt him a little bit. Just kind of holding Charlie like a young child, to be honest with you. My goodness. Back in your corner, young man. Timeout is not over.
Send Titus sprawling to the outside. Another tag. Starboy Charlie, a former West Coast Pro champion. Titus, of course, former 2-time West Coast Pro champion.
That's a resume. Both got resumes you can stack against anybody in the business for sure. But some things you can't make up for is that size differential right now that's really benefiting Shire, and he knows how to use it well.
Starboy trying to use that boxing background, connecting with those haymakers, but all for naught. Shire just putting a stop to it. Starboy trying to create an opening for himself here. Trying to leap into the tag of Titus Alexander, but just eats the turnbuckle for his trouble. And again, they send Titus off the apron. And Titus getting very frustrated. I don't blame him.
Yeah, it's kind of smart, too. You're wearing out Charlie so much in the ring, but you're getting these cheap little shots in at Titus as well. So if Charlie does get a tag, he's already going to be bruised up a little bit coming into it.
He's bruised up. He's very frustrated, more prone to make a mistake.
It's a great strategy, man. Psychology is half the battle sometimes.
Overlook Charlie at your own peril. Charlie going for a scoop slam on Thomas Shire. I don't know if that's the move.
Oh, a little overzealous.
Like Mania 3 could cost him only 2. Charlie trying to get a big-time scoop slam. Nothing doing. And no relief in sight for Starboy right now.
Textbook, amazing, solid, old school tag team wrestling from Manders and Shire thus far. Charlie desperate to get that tag in, man. Titus, obviously the fresher of the two, despite some of the punishment he has still endured, but nothing compared to what Charlie's gone through. I feel like it's been 5 minutes, right on cue, 5 minutes of hell for him, James.
Well, your internal clock is it's scarily accurate. Scary right now, though, is the beating that Manders and Shire are putting on Charlie. Pinpoint elbow from Manders, and just these two just looming over Charlie. Charlie trying to fight his way out of it as best he can. Pretty good doing it right now. Doubling over Shire, sent Manders sprawling back. Is this the open? No, Manders cutting him off. Wow. Manders saw it coming. And Manders going for the stampede here. No, Charlie turned into the DDT.
Crazy reversal for Charlie. Does he have enough in the tank just to get to Titus? The crowd wants it. Titus wants it, but does Charlie want it enough? They need this. These titles are in trouble if he doesn't get Titus.
Charlie, here the Masters call, evaded the stampede, and there's the tag to Titus Alexander. Hitting the drop kick. The franchise, the most decorated wrestler in West Coast Pro history, trying to save the matchup for the Crush Boys.
He's doing a hell of a job already.
Can he get Manders up? No, Manders able to put a stop to it.
Wow, Manders said, no, sir. Not on me, not yet.
Titus, handspring, cutter, majestic, hit the cutter. Gonna retain here, Titus can feel it, no.
I do not blame him for trying to put this one away early. They have sustained a lot of damage already.
Seize any opening you can.
Shot of adrenaline, though. You can see him riding right now.
Manders able to shrug him off. Charges right into that kick. Staggered. Now Titus gets him a brainbuster from Alexander. Floats right over into the cover. Hand coming down, but not going to hit the mat. 2 count, but look at Manders. He's in a world of hurt.
That's good. I mean, that's the first time they've really sustained some punishment thus far. This is fantastic for Titus. Giving his team a shot for sure. As Charlie stirring in the corner, getting his second win.
Titus got to be careful here, though. Shire lying in wait. Now the Crush Boys. Tandem offense. No, Shire just ran right through. And just like a bull.
Goodness.
Look at the strength of Shire just with that bear hug on Charlie and nowhere to go. Just chopping Charlie from that bear hug down to the apron.
That all initiated too by Manders just blocking Titus' attempt to save Charlie from Shire there too. Such great awareness by the two. Flinging him outside the ring momentarily. Let's see if Manders, he's gonna take a trip too.
Low bridge.
Uh-oh, could be setting up something big, James.
Manders and Shire on the outside. Charlie gonna fly. Hits the split on Manders and Shire. Titus gonna follow up here. Charlie's measuring him. Titus sizing him up. Elevation sensation in stereo. Absolutely picturesque and majestic from the champions.
You can see it coming, but there's nothing you can do about it when those two are executing in such fluidity. Crush Boys absolutely rolling right now. Got this crowd completely energized.
On the same page, the Crush Boys, the champions, looking to finish off an incredible title defense. Charlie corkscrewing through the air. Titus with the stomp.
Goodness. All the breath just leaving your body right there.
Manders nowhere to go. Dead to rights in the center of the ring. Manders gets the shoulder up. Charlie could scarcely believe it. More work yet to be done. They're calling their next move here. How are they going to finish off Manders?
We'll see. Shire still is yet to re-enter this match.
What a flurry from the Crush Boys. And trying to, yes, maneuver Manders up top here.
These are some revenge shots, especially for Charlie. He was taking a lot early on.
It doesn't matter what they're thinking. In comes Shire. And Shire's got Charlie now. Airplane spin. Oh my goodness! Into the bomb.
Okay, man, you got it.
Spinning out Charlie. And Manders has Titus here.
Oh my God.
From the top, an avalanche power slam from Manders says that's it. New champions here, new champions history made in Vegas vacation. Not yet, says Titus.
Titus said the vacation is not meant to begin just yet. We still got a little bit more ground to cover as he barely gets that kick out. Manders a little stunned, but as Shire starts to stir on that corner, advantage starting to swing back to them.
Avalanche power slam, not enough to keep Titus down, and he's still fighting. Not only kicking out, still fighting on the leaping knee. How much longer? How much more can Titus take here? Thomas Shire with the power bomb. Stacks up Titus, stacks him up. Not able to get three. Refusing to stay down for three is the franchise.
I am honestly very impressed that he was able to kick out of that, especially from that positioning that Shire had him in. Pure guts and determination not to let these titles get away, but Manders taken off the sleeve, and that big elbow is looming right now, James.
Elbow pad off, elbow exposed. Oh my God, what a lariat. Talk about spinning them out. New tag team champions are crowned. History has been made.
Oh.
Manders and Shire have won the tag team titles.
Oh my God, maybe the last thing any Crush Boy fan would have expected. I am stunned, James. Stunned.
Speechless. One called Manders and Tombstone Thomas Shire are your new West Coast Pro Tag Team Champions. Heartbreak and anguish for the Crush Boys.
It was
A grim ending to their Vegas vacation.
It was just too much from the start, man. I mean, it was a well-calculated and well-executed plan from Shire and Manders, and it paid dividends, and it results in some new gold around their race. And damn it, it looks good on them. Those are some old-school tag team wrestling, and you gotta respect it.
My goodness. New tag team champions crowned here in our main event, and you're right,